Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening, or this afternoon, or this morning, wherever this finds you, whenever this finds you. It finds me in the morning, so I'm still a little dopey. Today, we are carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Jeff Tillanian's very cool Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. And with me today are the stars of this Reavers of Thule campaign, the ongoing game we've got. Let me introduce to you to everybody here. Why don't you tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what level are you currently? First up, we have George.
Hey, I'm George. I don't have the excuse of being dopey just in the morning. I'm playing MacLeod.
Really?
I am playing MacLeod Black, who is a Chimeric Celt Warlock of the 6th level. And just to give you an idea how long it's going to take to get to 7th, I have 48,000 hit points approximately, and I need 96,000 for 7th.
Hit points or experience points?
Sorry.
I need to double check my house rules if that's the case.
Yeah, hit points. It's not hit points? I think it's correct. No, XP. Yeah, XP.
Nice. Very nice. That's a wow for the Warlock then. All right, now next up is Colin, a.k.a. Spike Pit.
Hello. Oh, I will be playing a Kane the Lion today and for all them days beforehand. I'm a level 5 Chimeric Celt fighter. And I'm just looking at my character sheet and I'm getting pretty close to level 6.
Yeah, you must be up. What's your XP total right now?
I don't know if is it 320,000 or 32,000?
That you have or that you need?
I don't know if there's
yeah, you are inching up there. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Mm-hmm. So, yes, we shall see what that brings.
Very nice. Next up is Arlen.
Sorry, early. Hi, I'm Arlen, and I am playing Xanico, who is a 5th level cleric of the Great Feathered Serpent who guarantees the world.
Nice. And last but certainly not least is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. I'm playing Amar Khalsa Singh. He is a 6th level Sikh monk from 18th century Earth. And yeah, I'm kind of like George. I got 49,000 XP. It's taking me 80,000 to level up. So
it's a good ways to go. Nice.
Also, no excuse for being dopey, huh?
Yeah. For the players who play in the night, well, I guess it's everyone other than Colin who plays in Night Below. When you don't get that sweet class-based XP, it sure takes a lot longer.
Yep, totally.
All right, guys. So it appears that you are in some kind of tower here. So what happened last time, guys?
Well, we were in the basement, essentially, as far down as we could go anyway, messing with a machine that potentially controlled the entire tower. Not entirely sure, but we were able to read some Atlantean writing that's called it Lab Zero Mnemotechnic Recovery, and some symbols that related to fire magic. And this is all some kind of weird Atlantean text, so we're not really sure. And then Kane kind of messed with the controls.
I mean, I skillfully operated the console.
That was it. Sorry. My notes are a little incorrect. Let me fix that.
That's all right. I don't mind. I'll help you out, George.
I appreciate it. Just correct me if I'm wrong at any point. Shoot appeared, our nemesis in this tower, and we ran away. Which I think was a smart move. And we basically decided to go back upstairs. And we kind of continued back up. Oh, there he is. We kind of so you see why we'd run. We went up the stairs and we continued beyond, or the plan was to continue beyond where we had left off in our ascent. However, we came across these, essentially what we would call robots. But I think they were, Colin, what was it? Robotrons? What were they?
Oh, yeah. What are they? Robotic Conicons. Robotic.
Right, that's it. Roboticonicons.
No, that's what Kev was trying to say.
Yeah. In fairness, I was quite tired last time as well. I was calling them Robotitons, but not for any reason. Just because I liked saying that. That was really it.
Yeah,
I like it too. And what we discovered was they were actually building more of them. So this was some kind of forge or something, or to our eyes anyway, it seemed like a forge of some kind with huge amounts of fire and flame. We managed to turn those off. And unfortunately, in the battle with these robots, Amar's radium gun was damaged. So we've currently lost the use of that for now, anyway.
We fixed it after.
Oh, that's right.
We fixed
right.
it. I thought.
Yeah. So thankfully, and we also acquired a few energy packs and battery packs as well.
Yep.
Didn't we get onto the helpline? We got onto the helpline or something like that.
Yeah.
IT come down.
Yeah. Thank you for calling. Radium Ray Gun Technical Support. If you purchased our premium product and our warranty care package, please dial. Anyway.
That's where we left.
Yeah, that's the whole session.
We switched it off and on again.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right. So,
That was it.
anything else?
That's all I have. Does anybody else have anything I forgot? Because we were intending to go up to the next level, and Kane had headed up there, but the rest of us did not follow.
Yep.
And then all that got interrupted. So I believe we just ended here in this chamber.
That's
And
right,
the next
yeah.
objective would go up.
Yep. It was mid execution of the plan. Let's go, guys! And then everyone stopped and fought.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll draw them off. Or not.
That was it.
All right. So it looks like everyone's a little banged up right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are we for healing resources right now?
Not great.
Yeah, we're out of healing resources right now.
Okay. So then
We were out of healing resources most of last session as well, if I recall correctly. So the fact that we made it this far is
last
good.
session, so
yeah.
we're still out.
All right. So, guys, what would you like to do next? You have shut down this massive, noisy apparatus that was in here, the forging or whatever these things were.
Well, I've been up to the next level, and I can reliably tell you that there's a landing and some doors and not much else. So if nothing else, we might want to go up there and just have another look. I mean, I survived. There was nothing that killed me, obviously.
Did we search over there?
You did, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, that sounds doable.
All right.
The only thing. Oh, sorry. Okay, my internet is not acting properly. So basically, I'm just wondering if we saw any vents in this chamber.
In this chamber, there are, yes.
So perhaps we should check upstairs and see if there's vents up there.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
It seems like we're in a little bit of a... The other thing that we discussed last time was the fact that we're under a little bit of time pressure because I'm like the refresh of Shude seems like he's recovering at the moment, and if we can push on whilst he's a little bit, but we suspect that he's a little bit spent. If we can take advantage of that,
right?
Marlo seems to think that he uses spells per day, sort of like other casters. In which case, he's used 3 of his electricity glyphs and 1 of his fire blast. I mean, I know as a player it's a fireball, but I guess I don't know if Zanico knows about fireballs yet, because he may not have had that wonderful experience.
He'll learn. I mean,
he's probably not read the book.
Probably not. Well, since he's a cleric and all that, he might not be as familiar with arcane casting. Anyway, yes, I think our theory was that he's used up some of his resources for today. So if we can figure out a way to do something with that would be useful.
Does Zanico's arcane casters?
Presumably there are arcane casters in this part of the world. I don't know how they're probably. I mean, I imagine that it's sort of like in the rest of Thule, where arcane casters are they're just a little off, and so they kind of stick to themselves and don't really like the wizards always live in the tower by themselves instead of living with the main group.
Yeah,
of
you
people,
get some
so.
robots. You get some scrap
Yeah.
ghosts.
Marginalized.
Absolutely, privacy.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Also, Malo's ears are burning.
So, of course,
Yeah.
the other thing is our resources are strained at this point as well. So it's it's who breaks first. If we can break Shude before we break ourselves.
Okay. So then, guys.
Yeah, I think we should at least venture up and see what we see.
Okay. So I'm going to, just so I've got them in the right order, so I'm going to drag and drop. Kane, I'm assuming, is the first. Is that
Well,
right?
there was, that was called into question last time. I mean, I don't mean to bring up.
He's clanging two of his hammers together.
Under the bridge and all that, but, I don't
I'll
want to
go
tell him. Okay.
You go first, Kate.
You're the quietest anyway. It's probably a good idea. If you'd have been at the front, you might have been able to slip across there a bit easier than me.
So if we're going bottom to top is front to back, is that at the right order then, guys? Amar, Malo, Xanico,
for me.
It's probably not a bad idea to lead with the radon gun as well. That's probably
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, I mean, you don't want to be standing in front of that.
No.
Well, and it definitely appears to be working again. So there's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me bring you guys over to the new map. Here we go. Boom. All right. So, you guys make your way carefully up the stairs, and you find another a couple of things that don't seem surprising. Ahead of you, Amar, you can see that the staircase again arcs up and continues up the inside of this the pillar, or the inside of the tower, and you can see more of those like porthole-style doors here.
Okay. Do we have any of the plates of writing?
You mean like the glyphs that you saw?
Yeah, like the Atlantean type.
Oh, the things that are above the doors.
Yeah.
Okay, I do not believe so. Let me double check. No.
Yeah, just like signs, aren't they? They're like signs above the doors.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Yeah. No, there is this door over here. Right. Snapping. This one right here is a little smaller. This is it's not the big porthole style that you saw in other parts of the tower. This is something that is. I'm trying to think if you've seen a comparable one. I think like the door to get into the bathroom upstairs, the bathroom of doom. That one. Can't wait to show you guys the map afterwards, where there's in big lettering "Bathroom of Doom."
Big jagged letters on the sort of leaning over.
Toilet mimic.
In luminous green writing.
Well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to check out any of these doors? Do you want to continue up this stairwell?
At the very least, we can look through the portholes to see what's inside. We can see what's inside.
Okay, not it.
Mala will do it. He's been the one sort of trying to identify. He's become obsessed sort of identifying what this wizard has been up to.
Did you say not Mallow will do it?
No, I said Mala will do it.
All right.
Sorry, I'm going to move during the mid-session break. I'm in a spot where my internet apparently is not great, so...
Are you coming through okay?
I'll fix it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're fine.
Yeah, no, I'm being
Okay,
a smartass. That wasn't your...
Oh, okay,
internet
good,
connection.
okay.
The fault
Okay.
lies with your DM. And that you really can't fix.
Right,
Kev,
I'm
try
stuck
getting
with
Oh,
it.
I don't know.
What if I
Be fixed.
I can move to a different
Never
spot?
say never.
We'll turn off Kev and turn him back on again. See if that makes a difference.
Yep.
All right, reboot.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna move there and check this porthole.
Sure. So what? Well, sorry, I don't mean. Forgive me. Not a porthole, but those same big.
The
style, the like submarine door kind of thing.
I see. Sorry.
By way of 50s sci-fi.
I always think it was one of those the kind of windows that we saw in a few of the other places. Okay. But those are all labs anyway, so these are probably not. I don't know then. I defer. I'm low on resources and hit points. So I'm not feeling great, but so I'll do what the group's consensus is. Do we see any events here on this landing?
There is.
Okay, that's good to know.
Well, Kane will call up from the back. He's like, "What's the hold up? Keep moving. Come on.
There are two
I'm not
doors.
getting any younger back here."
I'm getting older faster than you. Trust me.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah, that's right. So there are two doors and stairs that continue upward. What should we investigate?
Can I get? I can get by, can't I?
Absolutely.
If we're all
You can move
stood
through
Right.
allied squares.
Okay. We'll have a powwow. Well, if we're feeling pressed and worn down, perhaps we should just forge ahead. See the lay of the land. We could always, when we're feeling a bit fresher, drop back here.
Sure. And just to go over it, do we have a specific objective? Are we trying to reach the top of the tower?
Exactly. If there's
Okay.
a tower, let's reach the top, I say.
Somehow that sounds right.
I would say is I think we would want to find a place if there's possible somewhere where we could recover.
Yeah, I'm just a little bit concerned about this shoot. If we could push on, I mean, we've got no resistance here. We needn't go turning over rocks that don't need turning over. Perhaps if we could forge on whilst it's quiet, forge ahead, make hay while the sun shines. I mean, who ever heard of a tower that you didn't go to the top of? Oh, remember the time I went to the tower and went halfway up? What of you?
I'm going to defer to Kane's flawless logic.
Yeah, we went to the top of the tower and died.
There may be some bungee jumping opportunities as well. If not, we
Perhaps
could...
without the bungee.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know what we're going to find up there. We shall see. But let's forge on then.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. Where would you like to go then, folks? You have the stairs. You have two doors to choose from.
I think we're going to head to these stairs.
Only one of those doors is trapped. I mean, I'm sure there's no traps.
Yeah.
All right.
What I was concerned with.
So we're heading up the stairs?
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
And everybody gains a level.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well played. Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to make a donation for some healing potions real quick.
Awesome.
I wish I had noticed, like, 'cause we had a bunch of people donating during the session. No one made a comment about adding stuff. But yeah, I don't know if I told you that, George, that we ended up having like almost $300 donated during the session last night.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It was super fun,
That's
too.
crazy, isn't it? That's crazy. That's really good.
It's so much. I went and reworked again. I think I'm just going to make sure that I write every adventure from now on to have puppets in it. Because holy crap, did I enjoy that.
That was, I could tell. No, it was super, it was fun. It was great. Yeah.
My favorite was
That
when
part was really cool.
Jeff was
What, did you
choking
guys
the puppet.
Thank you.
You tell me what you know.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So we move you guys over here. All right, so I've got everyone in there. That's the marching order you want to be in? No, I don't
Yeah, I
mean
think
that.
that's
Unless you want me to take, unless you want me to take the back, Arlen.
I'm not worried about it either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll put that on your tombstone.
Well, if I'm at the back, I've got the best chances of running away from whatever we discover. So
That's a good point.
Who's rolling up new characters now, motherfuckers?
exactly.
All right, so guys, you make your way consciously up to the top of this set of stairs, and you find not only a continued staircase that continues making its way up in further to the top of the tower, you also find a narrow opening that does not have a door that leads in there on your left, Amar. And from here, you can see, you recognize that same blocky central pillar that you've passed so many times going up, right over there. Yep. And it continues to throb, but it sounds like it's more quiet than it has been.
Yeah, because I think that was reflected by some of the buttons that Kane pushed. All right, let me
Skillfully manipulated.
move right there so I can see. So what I'm seeing is a door up here. That pink? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And then possibly another door right there.
There is, yep.
Okay.
Let's see what you can see here.
All right, I'm going to relay that information to everybody. Let me go ahead and get a quick look. Also, are there any of the vents that we dread so much?
On the the platform that you're on right now, yes.
There's a vent here, but not in this area. Okay.
No.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to relay that information to everyone. And what do we wish to do? I assume
Well, are those doors the same kind of valve?
Yep.
Yeah.
The one that is not like that, though, is right here.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
And did you see any writing, Amar, in there?
Oh, yeah, it's a good question. Any of them look like they have the
Atlantean.
plates with the Atlantean writing on them above the doors or beside the doors? Kev, can you hear me?
Oh, I can. Sorry. That was for me. Forgive me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's like a glockenspiel. Oop, oop, oop,
Well, first I thought your internet was frozen for a second, then I saw you slightly move. He's alive.
Yeah.
There's no comment on your DM in talent, Kev, but he thought the internet was frozen.
All right.
Deep in meditation on how can I kill them now?
No, I was thinking with the fucking puppets again. I was thinking, I'm like, when we take our break, I'm gonna bring the puppets back and show the guys. So this is the all puppet show now. From so sorry. There are no markings above any of the doors in here.
Okay.
Let me double check that. I don't believe so, though. I mean, there's the cursed one, but I mean, apart from that one,
Right.
Yeah. I did mention that, right? Someone's skin went inside out.
Yeah. Of course.
Good. I mean, not good, but I mean,
No, but
understandable. Yeah. No, there is a nothing marked there. Amar, you've got a monkish ability to hear noises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you give me a hear noise check, please?
All right. Let's see if I can find the character sheet. That would be I think that's 7 and 12. So.
Okay.
What? I don't know why that rolled that twice.
That's okay.
I think it's my mouse, actually. I think I need to replace my mouse, honestly.
Okay. No, that's fine. It's Yeah. Okay. So
The excitement. It was the excitement. Trigger happy.
yeah.
But both of them are successes. So.
Yeah. Every day that Will comes to the session, if only I could use my hear noise. Check.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Finally. Yes.
Amar's ears time to shine. Okay, let's see here.
It's mashing on the button.
Oh man.
Mashing on the hear noise button.
Great. All right. So what you can hear is somewhere up the stairs, Amar. You think you can hear kind of like it's funny you made that, so whoever made that sound, but there sounds like a bit of a, like when robots move in sci-fi film, in the 50s film.
Oh, yeah.
That sound is coming from above, near the top of those stairs.
So now, would we recognize that as the sound of the Robotitons?
No, the Robotitons had like kind of a, 2000 Cybermen kind of
Clunk. Yeah, they had the classic clunk. I got you.
Yep, that was for you, Colin.
Oh, yeah.
So.
All right, so I'll let the guys know there's a sound up there, kind of warbling. Doesn't sound natural.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what maybe you guys might think of it in terms of like a strange bird's cry.
Or a
Well, that's what I was getting with that when Will said warbly. That's sort of that seems accurate.
So
Where do you think it's coming from, Amar?
It seems to be coming from up here on the stairs.
Okay.
So it may be further up on the next landing.
Each of these stairs seems to go up about 20 feet as well, too. So they've got to be fairly steep stairs then, too.
Yeah, I was fixing to say 20 feet. That's short.
It's like 45-degree angle heading up. Yeah. Be a shame if someone fell down those stairs.
Exactly. They built these stairs so no one would be able to fight on them. Effectively. Is there any benefit to sneaking up there, Amar? I know you're quick and quiet.
I can attempt to do that. I don't have a problem with that.
What is something you're not going to roll? What is your move silently? Check.
Move silently is 8 and 12. Oh, excuse me, 9 and 12 because I got the lucky hat
Ooh, very nice.
that I was going to give to
Okay.
Hobbs' character if he ever showed up.
What was that?
I was going to give it to Hobbs' character, but Hobbs never shows up.
Yeah, I think he's got Kalmata on Saturday mornings now.
Oh.
Yeah, so just his scheduling doesn't permit. He's got a couple Sunday mornings. He's got early morning games as well.
I'm not trying to get up early on them.
These ones I can manage when it's not the end of the year. Doing 2 in a row would be. There's a reason we started at 11 on, or 11 my time at least, on Sundays. Okay. So, you very cautiously make your way up to the top of the stairs. And I'll show you what's in the region there in a moment. I'm just going to show you what you see. Because you've identified the source of the sound. So you get up there, and what you find is there are 2 of these things. And I'll show you what they are first. And they're drifting back and forth and seem to be monitoring a series of panels, and there is an apparatus in the middle. Let me bring you up there.
Okay.
And let me tell you what else you see there. This large chamber has a tall conical roof. A tangled mass of whistling pipes runs from the floor of the room through the ceiling. Colored smoke issuing from the central core of pipes pervades the room, giving the place a hazy sheen. Tables throughout are covered with what you see as tiny glass bubbling cauldrons and delicate mechanical contraptions. And there are 3 massive containers, 10 feet across, 20 feet tall, that seem filled with some kind of multicolored fog. And then there are, each of these things, they are not tables, they are workstations, similar to what you saw deep below in the basement. There is also lightning playing up and down this structure here, leading up to the top. Whatever these drones are doing, do not seem to be aware of your presence.
Let's keep it that way. Yeah, that's a big old note from me. Yeah, so I'm gonna slowly back away.
Okay.
And let everybody know what I have seen.
Sure. So you make your way back down to where everyone else is. How do you describe the room?
There are at least 2 of these floating 4-armed metal men. And they're working on consoles like Kane had attempted to work on in the basement.
Ooh,
Floating in this room.
nice.
There are 3. How would I describe those? 3 transparent kettles with some form of multicolored fog in them. And from the center, pipes going up with some steam and lightning playing across them. I think I've covered the high points.
Okay.
Excellent. What are we waiting for?
How about 30 HP?
were there
Lightning, fog.
these are 3 of Caden's favorite things?
Metal men.
Yeah.
We can take them through.
Was there any means of egress from that chamber? Did the stairs continue?
I did not see any stairs or doors or, for that matter, windows.
And it was did you mention the top, that it was a conical roof? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
It appears to be the top of the building.
Ooh.
So perhaps this is the top.
We could blow the lid off.
So I've got you a t-shirt thing. I went to the top of the smoking tower, and all I got was this crummy t-shirt.
There's a guy, you pay him $10, he'll take a penny and turn it into a little pressing of the smoking tower. Ooh.
Except we are the pennies. That's the problem. Kane, do you really want to go up there? What do you think? I mean, it looks, I don't know what's in those fog enshrouded canisters. The last time we dealt with things like that way back before we came to this world did not work out very well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when he was actually describing the canisters. I was thinking of the ones in that I don't know what a better place to call it, but that facility.
Yeah.
Do you not? Yeah. Could this not be the source of Shude's energy and stuff?
See,
That's
I
possible.
What's left of him's in them vats, them containers.
think the
Cauldrons, whatever.
source is in the basement, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
But
But
I
I've
know
pressed all the
something's going
buttons
on.
down there. I haven't
You're out of
pressed these
buttons.
buttons.
All right.
And I certainly don't think we're prepared to handle it at this point.
Well, that the problem, yeah, is those 4-armed metal men you mentioned.
Indeed.
I just reviewing my resources. I have very little at this point in terms of both magic and health.
Yeah.
So I can fight. I do not know how long I could last.
Yeah, indeed.
You guys do have 4 points of astonishing fortune.
Which we will burn in one round.
All right.
Well, look, if you're frightened, just say you're frightened. You don't need to beat around with the bush with old cane.
Discretion is
I understand. I understand. Not everybody is as direct. It takes all sorts.
Cowards, non-cowards.
Spineless cowards, yellow-livered.
brave folk.
I will point out that the most courageous of our companions, Jason, fell very early. So,
He did. He did.
not the best quality necessarily.
But we still talk about him, and that's what's the important. That's the important thing. He's not been forgotten. He's not slid into obscurity.
Off
That's
to the
true.
side, there the ghost of Arter has a single ghostly tear go down his face.
Yep.
I mean, who was that other guy? I mean, nobody remembers the other guy.
Oh my god.
Well, we could go up there and see what happens and be prepared to retreat as quickly as possible.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to drag you into ruin, Marlowe. You look pretty beat up there, my friend.
I am, but I do agree about the fact that we have an advantage with Shude not being able to replenish his resources either.
Yeah, I mean, we could try and take on these servitors one at a time on the stairs.
Draw. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe the radium gun is the lead.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
It's gonna, it's gonna reduce your ability to engage in melee. I don't think anybody has any kind of reach weapons. Does Zanico have any ranged weapons?
Zanico has a sling.
He has a sling.
They said, have you got any ranged weapons?
Let's take a quick
Toys. It's not a time for toys, sir.
So let's take a quick look at the illustration as well too. It does appear as if there are glyphs or runes of some kind forming around this thing's hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
Kev is foreshadowing some evil magic.
It is just, I knew, would it not have been so either early or late, depending on where you are, you guys would have clearly picked up on those finer details in the illustration, and our brave heroes would certainly have done that.
Yeah, I saw.
Right.
I did clock them.
I do have a ranged weapon, but it is not magical, so I do not know how effective it might be against these things. I just have a light crossbow, which I rarely use because I tend to be up in the front.
Well, that radon gun has proven to be pretty effective, isn't it? But
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
All right.
There is, as of yet, as well, so many doors yet to be opened.
Yeah. that's kind of what Amar's thinking. He's like, why don't we come in here and check out maybe just the little door? It's a little door.
Well, if you want to play with the doors, Amar, perhaps if you're good.
In general, the doors are less likely to kill us, although some of them have tried hard.
Well, yeah.
I said in general.
I feel like it was a door that got me into this state, really.
Yeah. Yep, that's true.
Does he mean like an existential basis?
Yeah.
Like, I should have fucking stayed home.
I opened that door and bang goes my hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Yeah, I think most of us have experienced that.
The door effect.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, well, if we do check out that door, perhaps we have someone stand on the base of the stairs here, listening and looking up in case those metal men hear what we're doing and decide to investigate those sounds.
Well, I'll do that.
Oh, okay.
Because that'll at least give a ranged weapon. You know, we won't have to move up, get close, or anything like that. So I can provide cover if we need.
And I think that's a good idea. And Malo can try to look at the door and see if he notices any glyphs or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe there. That should be good enough.
Well, I'm going to get ready because if they come down them stairs and you fire, I'm going to engage them.
Weren't you running away on the stairs earlier?
Okay.
Now you want to engage.
I wasn't running away. I was coming to engage these guys.
Right.
Let me go find something else to engage.
So I think I'm going to also, based on our previous experience, I'm going to check out the floor as well, since we know we've in spaces very similar to this one, dealt with problematic glyphs on the ground as well.
Problematic flooring solutions.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I, for one, blame the architect.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Totally the architect.
You guys should put something in one of the suggestion boxes.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
The suggestion box is a mimic.
I will throw the suggestion at them.
There you go.
Suggestion 1, do not have a mimic as a suggestion box.
Arr. I'll take it under advisement.
And suggestion 2, more puppets.
You don't gotta ask me twice.
Wait till you guys see that. Somebody's going to make a clip of just that part of that game.
It was, oh my goodness, it was fun.
With no one else talking except Kevin. Like, none of our responses. It'll just be all of Kevin.
The best one.
Challenge accepted.
That I spent a good chunk of the day listening to Gary Oldman and Bela Lugosi. It paid off.
Oh, that's awesome.
With the Strahd puppet.
That's great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot it was Ravenloft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could have been there. That would have been awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. And then George got to do what every good DM wants to do, is kill the rest of the party.
Yep. That's right.
Well, we don't know, actually.
I was definitely thinking about it.
Yeah. I mean, 30 werewolves. Come on, what could go wrong?
Jeez.
Yeah, it was. I literally thought we were all dead.
Okay, so what you guys see on the floor? Sorry, I'm trying to find the stats or something. I'm missing one thing. You see that the floor appears to have none of that oily, residue that you've seen before, where that's been indicative of the glyphs on the ground.
Good. I then will slowly, just basically step 5 feet in to be close enough to that door this door here to investigate the door itself and the wall around it.
Okay.
Checking for glyphs as well. Now that I know what to look for.
Yeah. Now that you know what to look for, it does not appear to be anything there.
Okay. It seems clear. I'm going to attempt to open the door. Now, this one is slightly different, correct? This door, or does it just have a valve?
No, this one is one of the regular ones.
Okay, great.
It turns.
Okay, so I will slowly reach out and grab the wheel.
Okay.
Can I do the noise, Kev?
Please do.
Awesome.
You know, the best, when Dave one time jumped in and did the mid-session hellos for everyone, he does a pretty fucking mean imitation of me. Not mean as in bad, I mean as in like pretty fucking bang on. Yeah. All right, so yeah, you turn that and then it reaches its terminus point.
Okay.
Did you notice that Kev resisted the urge to repeat the noise? He didn't.
I really had to. I was going to do it.
But that would have been a.
Right.
That would have been a.
I'll close it. I'll close it back up. And I'll open it.
Let baby have his bottle. Go on. So you reach the terminus point and then you pull it open.
Yep.
Remember, you guys chose to open this door. 1.
Yeah, true.
2.
Oh. Yeah.
I will leave it to George to describe what horrors he sees.
I see another door. And does this chamber have anything in it? Have any strange?
It reminds you of. Remember where there were the laboratories a few levels down?
Yeah.
There was that space between the two, the kind of we would
airlock?
think of it as like an airlock. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
There are
that door.
There's no vents in here.
Vents. Excellent. And the door across from me, does it have a window or is it one of the same kinds of valve doors?
So, bear with me a moment here.
Because I was just reviewing my list. I have a list of like 10 labs, and I don't know if we've actually found all 10 of them at this point. So there may be more to discover.
Yep. You played Myst back in the day,
might
didn't
have. I also missed a session, so it's possible that I didn't.
I meant that as a complimentary way. That's awesome.
No.
Because you know, there is a sign over this door.
Uh-huh.
The sign reads,
"There be fang dragons."
That's what I was looking up. It reads smoke and particle research.
Particles. Okay, yes. Okay, that is one of the ones that we did not find previously. That is lab 9. Yeah. Okay. This may be the top because this is complete, theory. But we found labs. We discovered this list of labs numbered from 0 to 9. 0 was the mnemotechnic recovery lab, which is the one we found all the way downstairs in the basement, if I have this correct. And so 9 now is this one. So perhaps these are numbered by level or something like that. So we may have reached the top. However,
are things getting less dense? Do we think maybe could the density of the materials be changing?
The structure?
Yeah, so like this is gases and particles. Did we like start down at solids and then move to liquids and then?
I don't think.
Let's see. Well, like lab 1's alchemy, 2 is fluid siphoning research, 3 was gaseous ooze, 4 was something that I couldn't totally read, some kind of research. Infernal cloud is 5, etc. So, and 7 was quasi gaseous. So I think it's not necessarily in that order.
Well, I don't know. It kind of is.
Maybe. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, it's possible. Kind of liquidish going to gaseous. Well, the point is here and beyond this door, whatever we may find, it's probably, if it's not inert, it may be something dangerous. I don't have to, I guess, shout back to you because you're right near me, but I'm calling back to you. And Kevin, the room, I can't make out the southern end of the room. It just ends there along the the stairwell would be.
It hugs the curve of where the side of the wall. Yeah, the inside of the stairs.
The advantage here is I've seen no vent in this chamber. So if we needed to rest, this would be a place to do it at some point. Do you want me to move forward? Yeah, exactly. But I can either look more closely at this door that leads to some, lab, or I can check out the other 2 doors in this area here.
Maybe see if there's some more signs, Marlo.
Okay.
You seem to have a knack for these.
I'm starting to
strange writings.
Get a sense. Yes, they are. It is similar to some ancient writings I'm familiar with, though not exact. So I'll go to this door here, Kevin, and start to look. Again, before I touch it, I will look for glyphs.
Okay. So let's see here. Carefully check out. Anna says hi to everyone.
Oh, hey, Anna.
Bobby.
Let's see. The door itself does. Hold on. Let's see. As far as you can tell, there's nothing on the door of interest. It's another one of those doors that turns and opens up.
Okay. Well, I think I will do the same thing I just did, and I'll grab the wheel and I will turn it.
Okay. Colin, may I?
Yeah, I mean, you're the DM, Kev. I can't rob all your fun.
It's really why I run these games, to make stupid sounds. Tuk, 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 tuk. Tuk, tuk,
I'm that impression.
And
I forgot the bit at the end. I forgot that.
All right. Then, again, this was Marlo's willingness to open the door. 1.
That's true.
2. 3.
Huh.
I realize I need to change one thing here. Let me this. Can I rotate it? No, I cannot. Let me just quickly do something here.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, damn it.
Why did my hit points just go to negative 26?
I hate when that happens.
I did say that it appeared as if you had no... Let's get that so it's a little clear. I put the door,
I see.
Yeah, line of sight blocking thing backwards. All right. So now that's what you can see.
It's just a small passageway or chamber. It's hard to make out. Sort of curves along the edge of the stairwell.
If you put your head in there as well, too, what you see, faded, but clearly legible still, above the that door is yet another sign. It reads, Quasi-Gaseous Research.
Okay. Yeah, so we're finding the final labs here. So I will then, now that we have that information, I will then proceed to the 3rd door.
Okay.
In the north. And I will do the same. I'll look for glyphs. I'll look for writing, and then I will open the valve.
Okay. Nothing on the door. Then, once again, shoot! I put the thing backwards. Bounce, 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 bounce. All right, here we go. And in 1, 2, 3.
Passageway. It goes north and then turns to the right.
Because you're standing so close to it now, you once again can hear the of that central pillar.
Okay. Anything odd or different about this hallway?
No, it appears to have a pretty clear dogleg around to the right, but otherwise, no.
I'm going to look in this first spot right inside and just check for any kind of glyphs on the floor before I step in.
Sure. As far as you can tell, nothing there.
Right. So there's 2. So I step up and I look around the corner. I see there's some kind of door.
There is.
Is it another one with some writing? And
there is.
Huh.
There is more writing about the door. And what is listed there again in Atlantean? Swarm behavior studies.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. I think we have found the final 3 we hadn't been to before. So that would be 8. So 7, 8, and 9. Those are 7, 8, and 9. So I'll call back to the party and let them know. But I'm going to return to the group to decide how we all want to proceed. So as we've discovered in previous labs, there have sometimes been things that wanted to kill us. Other times there have been a couple that were empty or inert in some way. But mostly it's been something dangerous.
Have we profited from opening any of these doors?
I was trying to recall that as well, and not that I remember. I mean,
you have found...
We found some books.
You found some, those restorative, some kind of restorative liquid down on the ground floor, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in the alchemy.
Mm.
So,
you found
if we have, it's not much.
Amar's dad vest.
Yeah, I was trying to remember what room that was in. It was near the bottom, though.
Yep. It's also known as your Lowe's vest, I guess.
There you go.
Is that one of them with all the pouches and stuff for going fishing?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
big pocket on the back.
Yep.
So some, nothing that is helping us escape this tower. So we might be, if we don't investigate, maybe leaving things behind. But we're not gonna. I don't think it's gonna be anything really powerful. So I don't. But perhaps, I mean, we're at the top. We're at the top of the tower. There may be more important things here. But they all sound dangerous.
Mm-hmm. We're low on resources. Anything we do is potentially taxing the existing resources.
I mean, I would rather deal with those metal men than try to deal with one of these 3 chambers. Because at least if we defeat the metal men, we can be at the top of the tower and take our make our next choices. If we have to run from the metal men, we can go to this sort of airlock type area here and lock ourselves in, and we know Shude won't be able to get to us.
You have not uncovered anything on the floor below yet, either. This is a reminder.
That's true. So we could go and just investigate the floor below.
That's right.
I mean, we need to crack on because I've got to get back and see that demon about that deal, that little arrangement. So...
That's right.
He's on. He might not keep this offer open forever. And Robert said, I've got to go and see the demon. I think he said in the Discord, I've got to see the demon.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. He did say that.
There's a crumpled piece of paper that has a bunch of written writing on it with language you don't understand. There is a space for you to sign, and there is a quill that seems to be on fire. Go ahead, Kane.
Oh, yeah, man. A cool pen. Yeah. Get a free cool pen.
Can I keep this?
All right. Y'all want to head back down?
I do, not all the way down, but I think just one level down.
All right.
At least because we can at least get information at the very least without putting ourselves in danger, most likely. And then we can make a final decision once we have as much information as we can get.
Okay. I'm going to put you guys in an order here, and I'll move you guys over. There's just signs again. go.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
Slide.
Oops, oops, oops.
There we are.
There you go. All right. So you guys make your way down.
Okay, so we basically do the same thing that we just did. Somebody looking up the stairs,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Malo can
I'll take the stairs.
try to see if there's writing, etc. I guess I'll investigate this door first. I'll do the same thing. So I'll look for glyphs on the door itself. Look for writing, and if those things are all clear, I will then engage the lock and open it.
All right. As far as you can tell, there's nothing on the door. So you grab it, pull it open, and what you see before you. Now, this room, raw iron, spools of wire, and sturdy jars filled with colorful liquids line the north and eastern walls of this room. A balcony crosses the room from northwest to southeast, looking over the sweltering workshop below. A large iron and fine covered metal, something that looks silverish but not quite. There's more of a oily sheen to it. Perches at the edge of the balcony. Its boom long enough to reach the stores and lower them down into the foundry below.
Huh. I'll look on the floor just inside to see if I notice anything that looks dangerous, glyphs or otherwise.
As far as you can tell, nothing.
And this door to the north here, does that look like a regular door with the valves?
Same thing, yeah.
Okay. And this is the balcony here, looking below?
That's right. You can look down to where you were. You can see the shattered remains of all those robotons that you guys destroyed.
Okay. I will look. Is there any writing above this door here?
There is. What it says in Atlantine again is Technic Research.
Okay. Yeah. These rooms, I thought. Okay, so.
Let's see. Technic Research. Oh, yes, Lab 6. Interesting. Okay. And then these, I just take a closer look now that I'm inside the room at this is where all of those kind of alchemical agents are on this sort of bookcase.
Yeah, where the, let me get my little pointer. Is jugs right here?
Yeah.
That's where the multicolored liquids are.
Okay.
I'll some kind of raw material. You'd think I said iron, but it's some kind of sky metal, in all likelihood.
Okay. Yeah. I will slowly make my way past the sky metal on the table.
Okay.
Or workstation or whatever it might be. Heading for the jugs to take a closer look. Oh, and I see. I guess I could have, I've seen some of this room from across the balcony. Is that right? Like I could have.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, great.
That big pillar, does obscure the view a little bit.
Okay. Right. Okay, I would just take a closer look at these multicolored chemicals.
Sure. I don't think that, absent any kind of experimentation, I don't think you can identify them apart from recognizing them as something that would likely be used in some form of advanced alchemy or perhaps some kind of sorcery.
Okay, so nothing no writing and nothing we have seen before.
No.
Yeah. I don't want to touch anything just for fear of what could be combustible. Who knows? Down in this corner here are those similar kinds of those workstations, or is there anything down here?
Those are more. It's more storage.
Okay, got it. I'm just going to come down here to make sure I've seen the entire room. So I'm moving along the balcony.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, and just making sure there's nothing else of note, and if not, I'm going to return to my companion.
So you get to there, actually, when you get to the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, to the bottom. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Would you give me a D6 roll, please?
Yeah. 6.
Nice. All right. So you get over there and you're inspecting the goods, and no one else seems to be looking into the room at the time. So you have to rely on your own reflexes, but fortunately, from where you're standing, you looked, and you can see that the crane suddenly kind of shifts, and a big crate on the end of it is coming directly towards you.
Oh.
Would you give me a dexterity test, please? Not feet.
Test. Yes, here we go.
Nice.
So you dive out of the way, and it ends up hitting that central pillar and just shatters. And it is full of some kind of metal contraptions, something that's probably used in the construction of those robotons. That may have been a lethal blow had it connected with you.
I'm sure. I'm already not well.
Yeah.
I have no idea why that just happened. I don't know if it was a trap I set up or...
It slowly is just moves back, and it seems to be, if you get up and move, if you can picture the crane's arm kind of goes up and it bends a little bit, it is kind of as if a serpent was slowly moving around and keeping its eye on you.
Yeah.
It's doing that.
Okay, I'm gonna, I guess, keep my eye on it, and as quickly as possible, while keeping an eye on it, move back toward the door. This is my plan.
Yep. Okay.
So
as soon as it loses sight of you, you can hear it moving still. The motors or whatever, as it's trying to see you, as it were, but it cannot reach you any longer.
Okay, great. I get back here, and then I will make my way out.
Okay.
And I will relay all of that to the party, and the fact that there is some large machine. It looks like a crane that you might find at a docks. And it seemed to attack me. I believe it has some mind of its own. So that is the main danger in the chamber. So unless we want to investigate that further, we do have this other door here. What do you all think?
Perhaps try this door. Marlo. That thing sounds crazy dangerous.
Yes. I think it would kill any one of us in a single blow if it were to hit us. So I will then check this door the same way. Look for glyphs, look for writing, and then open it.
No glyphs, no writing. This is just one of the smaller ones, remember, as well. So it opens up. Whew. It's been fun. One, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna make a purloiner then, I guess.
What you see...
Actually, it probably would have come in handy in this adventure.
Group. It's like our, what do you call it? The Legacy of the Crystal Shard has like fucking 6 rangers in it. So you only have 1 wizard. Yeah. Okay, so that's what happens, session 0, I suppose. But it's also, it's made for a fun
thing. That is a thing.
Yep.
That is a good thing about a session 0. It does avoid that.
Yeah.
Right.
Not everyone's Legolas.
Circumvent.
Well, that's not true, actually. Arlen doesn't play Ranger. He's a fighter.
Nice.
Okay. So what you see in here, guys, is this is similar to something that you saw a little further down. This appears to be a storage closet. And there is an enormous amount of supplies in here. There are 4 of those, those shields that the Robotitons have, or some of them have.
Mm-hmm.
There are 4 replacements in there for that. There are 4 exceptional long swords in here. There are 2 replacements for the big hammers. There looks like there are boxes of more of the batteries in there. There are nets in here that have some kind of weighting and an unusual material in them. There are 4 unusual, the kind of unusual construction, what look like crossbows in here. There are a huge host of normal crossbow bolts. There are 2 cases, or 2 flats, I should say, of some kind of liquid, and it appears similar to the rejuvenative liquid that you found down near the kitchen. This appears to be that, and there are 12 vials of those in here. You'd have to sip them to sample it. And there are 2 things that you have not seen before. They appear to be kind of like, they look like crossbows, but without the cross, without the actual bow across the front of it. There is a trigger on them. They are larger and longer than what the ray gun is, but it seems similar to Amar's ray gun.
Cool.
I say we just live here. No, that is cool. That's awesome.
Should we? I mean, obviously, we probably talking to the group. Obviously, we want to probably take these 2 things that are similar to Amar's radium gun, and these vials. Does anybody want?
Let's see here. Let's have Arlen and Will. Each of you give me a D6 roll, please.
D6. Okay.
Yeah.
4.
Okay. Okay.
Can I use the 11 blaster rifle?
One of them has some kind of apparatus attached to the top of it as well.
Oh.
A sight.
To modernize, perhaps.
Or it's one of those things you look through and a spike goes into your eye.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
It's great because there's, in one of the campaigns, there is a cursed item that I think is the first one that's actually been introduced in the game that has yet to actually manifest.
Huh. Interesting.
Wait for that pot to boil.
So we need a rate for them. We need a rate. Well, I mean, we're looking to clear this place out, aren't we? Really?
Yeah, I mean,
Batteries.
Yep. So the question is, does anybody want these shield? Take one of these shields that are for the robots.
I don't think because I've got the hammer.
Is it 2-handed cane?
Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? Great hammer's 2-handed. So
yeah, these hammers are identical to the ones that you saw on the first level, the ones that have the electrical charge to them.
Not the heat ones that we saw just below.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
quite
you
like
said there were a couple of
Nets.
long swords, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I might take one. The obsidian on my Coatil was looking a little banged up. I might take a longsword as a backup weapon because turns out steel's useful.
So there is one of the weapons has. It seems like it is weighted to hit a little more effectively, and then another one is weighted where it is just easier to control because of the weight in it. So mechanically, you can select between one that gives a +1 to damage and one that gives +1 to hit.
I will take a +1 to hit
Okay.
because I'm not good at hitting.
Okay.
And I will, Malo will reach out and try to sense if any of these objects have any magic in them
Sure.
with his Slink Magic cantrip.
So let's see here. The two crossbows without the cross beam, both of those are magical. The batteries, of course, are magical. I'm trying to think what else is in there. Oh, the vials.
Oh, the vials.
The 12 vials, most certainly. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Great.
Probably the first thing we should do is see if we should be drinking some of that.
Agreed.
Yeah, I definitely think we need to investigate that first of all.
Yeah. Nobody jumping at.
Oh, I'll do
Being
it.
Well, here we go. So
Okay.
it's a little different in Ash. I was double checking here. Magicians and their subclasses, as well as warlocks and legerdemanists, are able to identify potion by taste alone.
Oh, okay.
Other classes might fathom a vague idea of a potion's properties following a taste, but accurate identification is a dubious proposition.
Right. Well,
So there's one short straw, and Malo, you got it.
I know. I want. I mean, I think that this is part of why I am here, is to do things like this. So I'm happy to do it, and I know that this is our best chance to be able to make our way out of here. So I will be the one who will begin the tasting process.
All right.
And I realize there are 12 of them. So.
Yeah. So you yaw off the top of the first one. They seem identical. Like you would be hard to, even like down to the standardized size of the containers. You yop the top of one of them. Whew. It's got a smell of like a pungent fruit mixed with a slightly pungent or sharp oil smell to it.
Strange.
And you take a sip.
Yeah.
Would you kindly give us a save versus death?
Okay. Here we go.
20.
Nice.
Well, that is great. So we're only taking partial effect from this. What this is first Malo kind of jerks back. This is a potion of extraordinary healing.
Oh.
It will restore, if you drink the whole thing, 3d8 plus 6, or you can consume it in thirds, healing 1d8 plus 1 per dose.
That's fantastic.
So it heals 3d8 plus 6 with 1, or you can consume it in thirds, 1d8 plus 1 per use. Every one of these potions is identical. That is 12 of those that you guys have.
I will convey what I've ascertained.
Chuck.
Yeah, and that's step 2. I think we should all start drinking these and see how far we get. We got 12 of them. So I'm just going to start drinking.
I'm going to lay down on the ground and wait for you to pour it in my mouth. Down a little tube.
Yeah, hold you upside down.
There we go. Okay.
Wowzers.
Where does that bring you to?
I guess you need to go up to, 3/4.
That's good.
I don't know if I want to consume an entire one. Another one.
No, but I mean, remember you could take a sip out of one.
Yeah, it's so beneficial that +6 instead of the +1 or instead of the +1 each. So it kind of cuts it in half.
I get that.
Okay.
But I'll let you guys see where you get to, and then possibly depending on how many we have left, might have another one.
Okay.
Let's see. It's what 3d8, which is 24. So maximum of 30.
I'm chugging one whilst he's doing the maths.
Okay. Good. Take this, egghead. All right, so you gain 18 back.
Okay.
Nice, you're at 28.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Xanico?
I'm trying to calculate. I'm doing the math too. I think I'm going. Because with a bad roll, it could easily. And we've got 12
If
of
you
them.
have a
I'm
bad
just gonna
roll,
chug.
just drink some more. What's this, resource management game or something?
See, I rolled pretty badly, so it was a good thing that I chugged the full.
Okay. So you check the full thing. You are back. Well, that puts you at full, though, right?
Yeah, that puts me at full. But
Awesome.
I was just saying because if I had done individual sips, I would have used the whole thing anyway.
Yeah. And let's see here.
I bet you got a pension and everything.
Which you going to the dentist regularly, living safe.
And see, that's what I was afraid of.
Holy hell.
I know, and then all I needed was 20. So.
Yeah, still.
That's so.
I know.
That's fine.
Good.
All right, so that leaves you
I'm
guys.
gonna-
Good. You done good.
I'm gonna take one sip of one Kev. So here's the D8 plus
Okay.
1, 5. Okay, it gets to be pretty close.
Okay.
So that leaves us 1 that's been sipped and 7 more full.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
right.
Yep. So do we each want to just take 2? And Malo can have the 2/3 one that he's already started.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm 9 down. I could afford another sip, whatever, couldn't I?
Okay. Yeah. Take it from this one that I've already started.
Yeah. Boom. There you go.
9
Perfect.
back. There you go.
That's 9, right?
Yep. So
Nice.
Kane is back up
That
to
is spot on.
full. Awesome. Okay. Well, look at that, guys. You guys are all topped up. Then there were. So we got those long swords that you guys took. There are those batteries. There are 10 batteries.
Yeah, I think, let's see. Okay, so for the rifles, for lack of a better word.
Yep.
Do they have a charge already in them? Do they have a
They do
clip?
not. You have to put a charge in them to see how they function. But there is a slot just like in the bottom of the hammer, just like in the bottom of the ray gun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how many did you say there were?
2 of them.
10
One of them with some kind of apparatus on top, and another one without it.
I'm sorry. How many of the cartridges were there, Kevin? I'm sorry.
10.
There are 10.
Yeah.
I'm 8. So yeah, I would say we slot one into each of them, and then
They seem to
we start looking at, I guess,
hum with power as you place those in.
who wants to carry them.
I'll carry one. I ain't had a go with any of this weirdness yet.
Okay.
I'll carry one unless Xanico does.
I'm happy to carry one. I mean,
I prefer to fight with my sword up front. So
Okay.
So-
well, then why don't I be the one to carry one?
Sure.
Perfect.
So when you guys pick up the... which of the 2 of you picks up the one that has the apparatus on top?
Does it look cooler than the other one?
They both look pretty badass. Whoever picks up the one with the thing on top, as soon as you place your palm where Amar would place his on the gun, there's a little like boo sighting
that's cooler.
laser thing that goes on the top.
Yeah, I like that. That's cooler.
Nice.
So who is taking that one?
Sounds like Colin.
I think Kane is taking the.
All right. So then what it means is it has a range of, it says 75, which I think is yards. So that I'll double check during the break maybe. But I mean, it's enough to hit anywhere in any room in here. The one with the laser scope on top there, it grants a +4 to hit.
Jeez.
Whoa.
Yeah. Where the red dot goes, ya bang!
Awesome.
On a nat 1, they have a chance to burn out and become irreparable. That's the scope.
All right.
The things themselves have a cartridge will give 30 charges, and it has an attack rate of 3-1.
Oh,
Man.
Each hit does 1d6 plus 6 damage. It's fire damage.
Sweet.
Yeah. And there is space on them along the like the butt of the thing to place 2 extra charges, not to keep, or 2 batteries, not to keep it going, but to keep the, so you can easily switch over. Yeah.
That is awesome.
you said 1d6 plus 1 damage?
1d6 plus 6 damage, I think.
Oh, 1d6 plus 6.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 6 damage.
Wow.
And is the same range for both of them? It's just a to hit bonus on the sighted one.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, 75.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And is it a line or a cone like the radium gun?
You'll have to spend a charge to try and fire the thing off.
We probably should know that information, considering.
I think
often
we're going to spend some charges on some robot attacks.
I can guarantee you one
okay.
thing. Yeah, it is for sure going to look like a negative scratch. When it's fired.
Yep. Awesome. That's great.
Well, 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm feeling like I'm ready to take on some Robototons.
Oh, what about them nets? What was the crack with them?
So those are they are nets made out of some kind of really, really tough fiber. And check here.
That seems like a pretty useful thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think
True.
Amar wanted to check one of those out.
Yeah, nets are like, because I think that this carries over. When I was reading for AD&D stuff and reading the combat tactics, I think that Jeff adopted some stuff from that, because nets are such a colossal pain in the ass to use, or to have them used against you, because it hits, like, it ignores armor. When you attack, it just, so these things count as a fighting net, page 121 of the CRB, or the player's book. Circular 10-foot diameter mesh net with weighted at the ends. With the fighting nets have balls of lead. These do not. A drawstring rope loops through the circumference. If you throw it to try and enwrap a target within 10 feet, which must be small or medium size, a hit is scored. The target must roll an avoidance save or become enmeshed and effectively prone. And then for these, normally it's an extraordinary feat of strength can rip open a hole, or they can cut it open, but you actually need to make 2 extraordinary feats of strength in order to break these things because of the material.
Wow.
Yeah, and you need to have something quite tough in order to break it. So these are very, very tough. Makes you wonder what purpose these have. Why are these in here?
Well, they're for entangling 4-armed drone droids.
So yeah, so you guys can each take, there's what, 4 of those, I said?
2, I think.
Oh, 2.
Oh,
Was it 6 or 60? 60.
Yeah.
I don't think it was 6.
Oh, there are 6 nets. Yeah, no, there's 6 nets.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What are we doing about them shields?
I don't think any. Arlen, do you use a shield?
At this point, I've got a bunch of weapons. I do have a shield, but at this point, I've got a bunch of two-handed weapons. So
Okay. Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't
I
think
mean, you could just trade in your old shield and get a new shiny.
I could trade in my old shield. What type of shield are they? Because I think the clerics can only use small shields.
I think. Let me see if there's an equivalent in this game.
Oh no, clerics can use any shield. I just picked a small
Mhm.
shield.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, they
So
could use it.
this would count as a two-handed shield.
A two-handed shield
Yeah.
because it's oversized. Yeah. Well,
if we can carry them, we want to take them anyway because they've got to be worth a damn fortune somewhere.
Well, we can always come back and get them here. I mean,
Two-handed shields weigh 20 pounds each.
Okay, I'll take 10.
It's like
I
Why
am
didn't you say they were so light?
my little shield for the two-handed shield.
you're trading yours off. You said?
I'm not going to trade off.
Oh, not going to. Okay. All right. So I'm just writing down the XP value of this magic item stuff for you guys.
I believe.
And then I see we are at our midway point, so why don't we take our mid-session break in a moment here, too, and then we'll see what you guys choose to do next. Let's see here. Holy smokes, guys.
That's going to be a tough decision. I might have to mull that over.
All right, cool. Then for those listening at home, we will be back momentarily. We'll take our mid-session break, and I'll check in with chat when we get back, and then we will see where our heroes go next. Look at those big red bars. God, you guys are ready to take on anything now. Hey.
Let's see.
Okay, so we'll be back momentarily. Okay, let's check my chat here. Let's see. Crumb, morning. Howdy, howdy. Wayne, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. Sipping your coffee. Brian, good morning. Nice. Okay. Oh, figure puppets. Crumb, you reminded me. I gotta go grab those figure puppets, show the guys. Yeah. No, yeah, Arden's cool. You're in chat, too. Cool. There's a question about the Atlantean tech as well. So, yeah, we got lots of Atlantean tech in this particular adventure. Awesome. Jeffrey, what's going on? Good morning. Complete troublemakers, absolutely. We've had, that's the second day we've had folks who seem to be very knowledgeable in metallurgy talking about testing the metals in the game. I'll be right back. I'm just going to grab those puppets. All right. Back and back. Okay. That's a nice little recharge for you guys.
Yeah.
Now I feel less guilty kicking the shit out of you. I mean, as you guys bravely face the dangers. All right. All right. Should we change it to music, maybe? Let's see.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
An Imperial March or something like that.
Yeah, really.
That could prove expensive, I guess.
It could be a very costly error. That's funny. One of the YouTubers I follow is someone named Jenny Nicholson, and she does these great like long form overviews of really like niche pop culture stuff. She's got like a 2-hour video about the last BronyCon, which is really funny. Like, I don't give a shit about My Little Pony, but it's interesting stuff. But she had most recently has done a like 2.5-hour overview of the Vampire Diaries. Another thing I don't give a shit about, but it's an interesting overview.
The way
of it.
she does, she makes it interesting.
It's interesting. In fact, a lot of her stuff is Star Wars content as well. That's how I found the channel in the first place. But the funny thing is, so she was for about a week, she was struggling to try and get the thing actually uploaded because there were constant challenges to copyright, and it's almost all from fucking songs. I think that stuff's easier to identify.
Right.
You know, like you can have algorithms that catch that stuff.
I was going to say, so I've been reading Jack London recently. It's very reminiscent of our early days in Thule because it's, you know, out in the frozen wilderness the entire time.
Yep.
Pretty fun stuff. Although we didn't have a sled of dogs to carry our shit way back when.
Nope.
So that's what we should have done.
You did have that big dumb guy to transport your disabled captain.
We did. We lost him pretty early.
You lost him pretty early. You lost the captain pretty early too. You never found out what happened to him. So I was going to show you guys. These are. Oh. Yeah.
And is that Gary Oldman or is that
No, this is Gary
Oldman.
There we are. He has crossed oceans of time to be a puppet for you. There's a werewolf.
Are they your Beetle and Grimm thing?
Yeah, they all come with the Beetle and Grimm thing. It's funny because they actually had to delay the release of the box set because they were waiting on the puppets, the bride.
Oh.
Seriously?
Yeah, completely worth it, honestly. And the only one I didn't get a chance to get in was this little creep.
Oh,
Uh,
next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, they
I
were.
got a little finger puppet for my wife. It's just, I'll go get it. It's quite good.
It makes me want to get the box just for the puppets.
They are. Well, you know, they're so neat looking, and like I incorporated them into the story. Like they happened in fiction, and it was great. George did a terrific job of role playing his character. At first, being like, "Ugh, this goddamn thing," and then like demanding to get information from the puppets. Oh, that's great.
I thought it was quite cool.
The perfect foil for the puppet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's fantastic. Nice. Okay, so Mars got two nets. Now, do you guys must have a like player cache of loot, right? Supplies.
I thought we.
Oh, you
did.
don't actually.
I
Yeah.
looked.
I'm so stingy with magic items in this game. that
I think we just tend to hand them out right away.
okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So then there are. Yeah. So you got the 7 flasks of extraordinary healing, and 1 with a third remaining. Who wants to take those?
I'm gonna take I think what we decided is everybody will take 2, except Molly will take 1 full, and the one with 1/3 remaining.
Okay. Sounds
Which
good.
I noted on my sheet.
Excellent. Alrighty, guys. So then, we have Zanako and Kane with your new laser crossbows.
Pretty awesome.
It's honestly like I forgot. Someone had commented on the. Remember the? I can't remember which of you guys, if any of you guys played in it, but the what is it? The Secret of Outpost Zeta, whatever. My first time I ran the game, the one shot, I had laser crossbows in that, and I had forgotten about them as a magic item until I saw that someone commented, and I went back to them like, oh yeah, these are amazing.
It's definitely one of the things I like about Ash.
Oh yeah,
The science fantasy, post-apocalyptic stuff.
totally. Yep, totally agree.
Yeah, I like that. I think that's cool.
As Jeff had Slaney, like the author of the game, had posted on Twitter a little while ago about because it was the anniversary of the release of the first episode of Thundar, and he's like, Thundar was really influential on me. You're like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, totally.
Do you know what? Never seen it.
Oh,
Really? Well, that's not
Yes.
surprising.
Yeah,
Never seen it. I don't think it was a thing over here, and I keep meaning, because whenever I hear like folks from across the pond talk about Thundar the Barbarian, I always think, oh yeah, I've got to go. I must go and check that out. Like everybody over your way there talks about it, and I keep forgetting.
it was just so different from anything else. And I mean, like Jack Kirby designs. Is it? Oh, yeah, Jack Kirby designs and Alex Toth art.
Oh.
Yeah, amazing.
I tried to get Warner Brothers to make a feature out of it because they own the rights, and they're like, no, we're gonna do Masters of the Universe instead, which was like at the time like a big project that was like gonna happen, which obviously has not happened.
Yeah,
But they were like I remember the executive was like, Thunder the Barb. I don't know. Do we have the rights to that? I'm like, yeah, you have the rights to it. He's like, let me make a call. We do, but it's only, I think it was 1 season.
Yep.
And it was, so Colin, it wasn't that popular over here either. Compared to Masters of the Universe and that.
Well, because we had that. I knew all that
Yeah.
He-Man, and I
Yeah.
just imagined they were similar.
Well,
I don't
Thunder.
know why.
So, Master of the Universe was driven by a toy line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thundar was driven by the cartoon first.
Right.
And I think that's what, like, that may have been around the time when there was a shift
Yeah.
towards, like, the cartoons, because at the time it was illegal to advertise to kids, but you could make a half-hour cartoon that was just all the toys. So,
Yeah.
Transformers, He-Man, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one, go ahead, Will.
Just go ahead.
I was going to add one little thing is that one reference in the show is there's a character called Ukla the Mock.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's actually spelled Ookla, but it came from UCLA because that's where one of the creators went
No
to college. So Ukla came from that.
That's awesome.
wow.
So there's a guy, he's a concept artist who worked on The Flash and like a bunch of other things as well too. His named John Gallagher. He does these awesome like photo-real recreations of things sometimes just as a lark, and he does an awesome one of Thundar the Barbarian.
Really?
Yeah, with Ukla.
What's his name again?
His name is John Gallagher. His Instagram handle is Uncanny Knack, all one word.
Got it.
I love concept art. My kids get upset with me when I sit at the end of Mandalorian just to watch the concept art.
My son
It's
too.
done. Let's watch the next episode. I said, no,
I'm waiting.
You wait till the end. I'm watching this. I'm watching.
Yep.
It's nothing. It is happening. It is definitely happening.
Yeah.
He's good. He's really good.
He's
yeah.
incredibly good.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, for Sundar, they you can get like the whole thing in a 4-disc DVD in the States,
Right?
which I've got.
Cool.
But
Which
you can
you
also what's that?
But you couldn't get it for a long time. They
No,
only released it in
I
recent
remember when I
past.
finally found it.
Yeah.
That and the Herculoids. I think I got both of those.
Mm.
But you can get it Amazon through streaming in the UK. So
Right.
Oh,
pony up for it. I think it's £10 for the first season and £10 for the second. So
All right.
or you could
also
Google it on YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube's got the at the very least you can watch the intro for it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
Which
definitely
is-
need to sort of check that out at least, don't I?
It'll at least explain some of the references that I've stolen. For
right.
All right. So, guys, enough standing on ceremony here. What do you guys wish to do next?
Head up
I mean,
the
you
tower
guys-
and wreck the drone.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. Where are you guys? I'm sorry, you're heading back up the stairs?
Yeah.
Lock and load.
All right. I was waiting for someone to do the shotgun reloading thing with her laser crossbow.
I like to eat this.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. So I'm bringing up one level here. This is the level that had those different laboratories on them.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you wish to go next? You can still hear this. Now that you are conscious of it, you can hear the sound of the hovering drones from up top.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys... So Amar obviously can move quite quietly when needed. The rest of you guys are only wearing... I mean, one of the benefits of wearing your Conquistador-style armor is you're not as noisy as you normally are. So...
True.
Yeah, I mean, I'm relying on this cloak of protection, really.
Okay.
Same here.
All right,
I've
so
always
guys,
relied on my cloak.
let me get you guys in position here. Oh, if this is not the marching order you wish, let me know.
I think it makes sense. Arlen, do you want to be in the back? That's the only question.
I'm happy being where I am.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say the one thing is once we get up into the next level and engage, we want to spread out. Just because
Yes.
the ranged weapons.
Okay.
So what is our strategy then?
Oop.
We're going to go up the stairs.
So go up the stairs. I say we come out. Man, got to get a new mouse. I would say attack that one that's closest. And then, like I said, kind of make sure we're not in a line, but we're more in a fan.
So we're
And
Mhm.
I would say concentrate fire.
So at least you and me are going to concentrate our fire on the closest one as soon as we see them.
Yeah, as soon as we can get out and see him for sure. And then I know we'll want Xanico to get up there as well, because he's got the other rifle, right?
Yep.
Now the other thing is, we're expecting some arcane trickery from them with their
Yeah, well,
glyphs.
hopefully getting successfully hit will negate any spell casting, hopefully.
Okay. So, you guys make your way up to the top there. Amar, you are the first to go onto the near the top, and again, you can see them kind of drifting around. And Zanika, would you give me a D6 roll, please? Just gonna see. I know. Okay. So Malo, something on you, on your person, either like hits against the wall or something makes a little bit of extra noise. What do you think that is?
I think it's my breastplate, and I'm trying to look up the stairs as we go, but I'm wanting to check on Zanico. So at one point I turn, and my breastplate, my back scrapes against the inner wall.
Okay. So Amar, you're just getting to the top there, and then you hear that, and because of the, you're all kind of like almost holding your breath, trying to be as quiet as you can, and you see the faceless heads of both of those things, or featureless faces, turn towards you guys. No one is surprised, guys. Let's roll some initiative.
I don't want to ruin the moment, but I just imagine Marlowe taking a selfie and dropping his phone.
Guys, this is such a great fight. Get in here. What are you doing?
Yeah, Zanico, come.
He's tagging Zanico in. He's tagging Zanico in the photo, and he just his phone clatters down the stairs.
The perils of the Generation Z adventurer. Okay, so guys, everyone, let's see here. Everyone was here. Was everyone here last time, or did someone miss a session last time?
I was here last time.
I think everyone was. Okay, so we're going to start.
George here, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start at the far right. So, George, you are going to be rolling initiative for us. Everyone decide, put in first what you're doing for your round. Let me see. I got to find something a little more upbeat and scary than this.
Let's see.
How about this one here?
I always have to look this up.
Not too downbeat. It's awesome, but too downbeat. Nope. Pete's sake. There we go. Okay. So we have a Shadowrun one-shot coming up soon. I can't wait. Kevin MacLeod has some fucking terrific, 80s synth soundtrack sounding stuff, and I'm using as much of it as I can in that session.
Sweet.
Yeah. It sounds like the, what do you call it? The soundtrack from Drive? Or from Driver?
I'm not familiar with it.
Is that Baby Driver?
No, Driver is the one. No, Baby Driver has all those pop songs in it. Driver is the one with what's the actor's name?
Ryan Gosling?
Right, yes.
Okay, yeah. I can't remember.
Nicholas Refn something or other is the director. It's the soundtrack in it is fucking great. It also will never make you think of an elevator the same way.
I like that guy who does the Spider-Man films, and he did one of the King Arthur. He did a King Arthur film, and his name escapes me. But he's
Sam
really
Raimi?
good. Who?
Sam Raimi?
No, that don't sound. It's a strange.
The composer, Michael Giacchino.
You'll work.
You'll think of it.
I will find it.
Nice. All right, so we got everyone's declared actions. Then, George, would you kindly beat my 2?
All right, I'm gonna try. 3.
Nice, that'll do it. All right, so you guys, first up we have melee. Nobody is doing melee, or at least not these things. Next is missile. Nobody?
Yeah, I'll go. Oh, no, I'm moving.
Okay. Then it is magic. Then it is move. So you guys go ahead and move yourselves.
All right.
I'm letting you guys in the front move first, and then I'm gonna move. Okay. All right. So I'll get there.
Okay. All right, and these things are also going to move.
Yeah, there you go, Kane. That's better. I like that.
Okay. Let me know once you guys are finished, and I'll...
Good.
Okay, good. All right, then. These things, their arms sort of fan out, and they lift up, so they're about 10 feet in the air now. And, yeah, and then I'll move a little bit like this, and like this. And that is the end of the first phase. Second phase, Malo is on melee.
I am, but instead I'm just going to move with my...
Go ahead.
Melee with my... I got my two-handed scimitar out, just to be clear.
Yep.
So I'll move into the room 5, 10, 15. Look at on this side of Kane.
Excellent. Then it is... okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Then it is Kane, or Missile. We have Kane and Amar. Yep.
All right. So I will go ahead and target that one with the radium gun.
Remember, it's a cone, right?
Yeah. So it would be a 10-foot cone at the terminus, which would be.
Oh no, but it comes out of the end of your gun.
Right.
Right.
So it would be from like my corner there.
Right, but a 10-foot cone? How long is the cone?
It's 50 foot long.
Oh, 50 foot. Okay, okay.
Foot wide.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
So it's fairly narrow, really, if you think about it. So I should be able to hit him.
What happens, do you think, if it hits that vat behind?
I would not do it. Yeah, try not to do it.
No, go ahead, guys.
I should be able to shoot it straight down and miss that vat.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can, I think. I thought that might have been what Kev was angling at.
Well, don't give Kevin an excuse to use another table like the item saving throw chart.
Yeah.
I don't know. It so rarely gets to the table, and it's such a great chart.
I remember, every time somebody would get hit with a fireball, I'd be like, all right, pull out that chart. Let's go through everything on your equipment list.
Yep.
Roll against it. And people would lose half their stuff.
We were allowing, like I said, before we got on, the donors were purchasing stuff for the heroes for that one-shot yesterday. And every time everyone kept adding another bit of flaming oil to the party loot, I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. So good.
Some significant damage.
You make an avoidance save for half.
Yep. Okay, so let's make an avoidance save here. Okay. Use an old big blue there. 18. I succeed. Okay, so 14 damage. I need my... Where's my thing here? This thing's got a couple of hit points.
Oh, good. I thought they were going to have a lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, lots all relative, right? So
if I've got an attack rate of 3-1, I'm firing 3 times around.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure it's going to shoot at charges. Just be aware of that.
Right.
Don't worry about that tomorrow.
Tomorrow never comes.
Okay.
I've got a feeling it might not.
All right. Let me just allow you guys to see this stuff here. Below. Boom. Okay.
Is that before or after it was hit?
That is before.
Okay, good.
Yeah. No.
I'm looking at it on.
All right. So you hit, and it is. It tries to dodge or like deke to the side. Then, Kane, you're shooting too. It looks like.
Yep. So.
Ooh. So you kind of getting your feel for this. So remember to keep track of your charges. That's you have 30 charges in each. And there's these blinding white bolts of energy that go up. Only one of those connects.
I'm dialing it in.
Okay.
Right.
Does that include your +4 from the scope?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
so.
That's like it.
Yeah, I think so. I'll put it on the. I'll put it on the attack modifier. in the.
Yeah, you just rolled a 3 and a 2.
Yeah. Turns out rolling a 2 and a 3 is not helping your case. All right.
Better to get them out of the way early doors.
For sure. Yep. Get those out of your system. Then the what do they call the hot hands fallacy? I don't think that's right, but okay. So then we go on to magic. Unfortunately, these things, their spells are not interrupted. So, and I've got bad news. Those 4 arms mean 2 spells per round.
Oh.
So the first one, they're gesturing, and it's, I think, Malo, you recognize it as the kind of magics that you would work, but it's in that, like, kind of herky-jerky, like, animatronic puppet kind of way of, like,
Yeah.
The kind that would sing Happy Birthday in a faux Tennessee accent.
Right, so incredibly scary.
Yeah. And, because they're also floating with such grace as well, too, that it really seems like a marked contrast. All right, so here's what I need. Zaniko is fortunately a little further down. Malo and Kane. One of them finishes its the gestures and incantations, and it's coming out as a like an old school modem, kind of like that's it's arcane language is speaking in that kind of way. So Malo and Kane, can you please each give me a sorcery save? You can modify that by your defensive adjustment if you've got a high dex.
Oh, I do, but it wouldn't matter.
Okay.
Still fail.
Nice.
Nice,
succeeds.
Kane.
All right. So, Kane, you duck out of the way, but Malo, this is almost identical. Remember when you got caught in a web before?
Yep.
There's these fibrous tendrils that just hit around you, and it doesn't look like spider webs. It looks like the kind of circuitry and wiring that you, wiring that you guys have seen inside these things. Do you want to
so as I see that coming at me and having experienced this before and basically been completely taken out of the fight last time, I'm going to do my best to dodge out of, like, literally throw myself out of the way, whatever I have to do to avoid it.
Okay. So you do successfully. That's Astonishing Fortune, I'm guessing?
Yeah. Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Then...
Will, you got it for me.
Let's try and help.
Its second action, or second spell, is on Amar. Amar, I need a sorcery save from you, please.
Okay. No.
So what it does is, as it finishes its second hand's gestures, there's a like, imagine like the flashing of like flash bulbs going off, that pulse, and then suddenly, and all you see is complete white. You totally lose your vision.
Okay, question.
Yes.
I have a ring of spell turning.
Yes.
Does that apply?
Let's see here.
Very cool.
I keep forgetting I have it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I found it in my line, so I remember it's there now.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
I think... Hold on. I think I snagged that.
It's ever come up yet.
It's one of the rare times where Will's going to be happy I'm grabbing another book.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as that wilderness survival guide is firmly on the shelf.
Exactly.
No weather conditions.
Okay, so let's see here.
We had snow this morning.
Did you?
Did you?
Yeah. That is an event, mate.
Wow.
I can't remember the last time it snowed.
We had snow like a week or two ago.
Did you really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
It was sleeting first, and then it turned into snow, and it was. I didn't go out in it because it was, really cold. But I saw it from the window.
Okay. Now, Amar, would you give us a 1d10 roll, please?
1d10.
6. Okay. There is a 60% chance that this is going to be reflected. So go ahead and now roll a percentile roll.
Oh, okay. Dang.
Oh, no.
So close.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I guess now we'll spend the Astonishing Fortune.
Well,
Yeah.
can you spend? I was just going to say, can you spend your astonishing fortune to make the reflection work better?
No.
No.
So yeah, I
But you
will.
get to make the save.
He could definitely automatically make the save. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a safer bet anyway, isn't it?
So
All right. Then the other one, its first spell creates. Let's see here. Oof. Let me draw this thing here for you. Gestures, and there is a billowing cloud of greenish vapor that spreads out from you guys. And it will be, let's hear. Yeah. Like, yay. Oh, I gotta move it over where I want. And what I need is for all three of you who are in the cloud to kindly give us save versus poison. If you got anything that affects that, you can apply the modifier.
is that death?
Think it might be death.
Okay.
Yes, death and then poison. Death bracket poison. Success.
Bah.
Yes. Oh,
Nice. Nat 20. Awesome. All right, so Kane, what you suffer is you start choking. Coughing, gasping, and choking with your ears, eyes, and throat burning. You are effectively stunned. Now, do you want to spend Astonishing Fortune?
Can I canvass the rest of the group for their opinion?
I think you should spend it.
Okay.
Because you guys have the killer weapons here. In fact, I'm going to retreat and see if you guys want some haste next round.
It does appear there's one more spell coming, and you can see the flashes of light as it was casting it, similar to what was cast on Amar.
What is a stun effect?
Stun effect is, I think you just can't... 1 second here. Stun effect is 242 of combat.
Okay.
Dazed and bewildered. You can move at half movement, but you suffer -4 to AC. And you lose dex bonus.
Well, I can live with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're using spells for now anyway, so it might not matter.
Okay.
Yeah, they got another spell coming. I feel like we should perhaps...
Okay, so the final one
could
is
get worse.
going at Kane as well because of that laser gun. Would you give me one more spell save versus spells, please? So for this one, you can... do you want to spend Astonishing Fortune? This is the blinding one.
I think I better do that, or I'm just going to be out of the race here.
Okay, you can see through this cloud. This cloud does not obscure vision whatsoever.
Right.
So, okay. That is it for their initial salvo of spells. So then we have no one... Or Zanico, you're going to move. What are you doing? Oh, you're muted, Arlen.
Okay, I was gonna move, but I'm guessing if I move into the cloud, then I have to try to hold my breath.
Correct.
So I think I'm gonna stay where I am and hope that the cloud dissipates quickly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then, guys, that brings us to the end of round 1. We're on to round 2. It's a favored round, so anyone's got multiple attacks here. Everyone put in what you're doing. Okay. All right, guys. So, oh, we've seen Amar.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna. Yeah.
All right. Then, Amar, or George.
Yeah.
Kind of beat my 1.
All right, here we go. 3.
Nice. Okay. So first up, we have nobody in melee. Nobody in... Oh, everyone's moving second phase. So you guys are up first. Go ahead and move.
Okay.
Okay. So Kane runs out of the cloud. Okay.
Should have come up here so we can combine fire on this guy.
Yeah, I'm trying to avoid the area effect problem.
Oh, could you not have made it to there?
Yeah.
No, I mean, if they cast it again, it's going to stuff both of us again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
2 targets.
Okay, if I run through, I'm gonna have to make the save, right?
I might even still be able to shoot that guy that you're headed towards. I don't know how much this thing
Only
in the middle gets.
If you end your turn in it. Zaniko,
Okay,
you
then I'm gonna 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And be out of it.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So then they move, and once again, they move over. Then that's it for the first ones. Next we have Missile from you guys. So we got Amars. So Kane, unfortunately, you are still choking off the remnants of that cloud. Then it is... Oh, Amar, however, you can shoot.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that one again.
Okay.
That cloud didn't stop me from shooting, though, did it?
It does. You're -4 AC. You can still move, but you can't attack while you're stunned.
Oh, right.
Yeah, but you're out of the cloud now, so hopefully that will help. Okay.
Avoidance save for half.
I failed my avoidance save. So 18. Wow. That pulse of green rings goes out, hits this thing. Now, however, you're not wrong about that vial behind there.
Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3.
Get to that, George. This one's for you.
Yep, I appreciate it. From a DM's point of view.
It'd only be 5 at that point.
Okay, so I need... Oddly enough, there is no exposure to radiation item saving throw.
Oh, excellent.
No, don't worry. We can improvise. There is fire. All right, so why don't you give us a D20 roll there, Amar?
Just a regular D20, okay.
Yep, please.
Maybe. Okay. It's either good or really bad.
All right, now, would you kindly give me a roll of 10d6?
Good God, okay. There we go.
This must be how much hit points you're getting back.
Definitely.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, need to get back. How many you're needing to get back?
All right, so
man.
you hit this thing, and you also bathe whatever's behind there in the whatever strange radiation that comes from your gun. It very, very quickly fills up with bubbles. There's a huge explosion. All of you are deafened, and bits of scrap land on the far side from where this thing was completely blown up. And it looks as if the other 2 canisters are beginning to get agitated as well. Then it is their turn. Well, I mean, its turn, I guess. There's only one. Oh, sorry, Malo, you got magic first. What are you doing?
Well, can I cast a spell if I'm deafened?
I I think so.
I mean, I obviously can. Yeah, it seems like I could because I don't need to hear myself.
You're not. Yeah,
I mean,
and that's only like a momentarily thing. I'm not. You guys aren't actually deaf, and it's just an explosion. This.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I will, move my hands in intricate pattern, and I'm not even asking anybody. I'm just gonna haste.
Okay.
Everyone. Here is the rules for anybody who needs to know how it works, and it's gonna last for 18 rounds, which I will track on my character. Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez.
However, we were all aged by a year.
Enjoy.
Yep.
All right.
Feel older and wiser already.
Yep. I'm 40
Yeah.
now. I'm 43.
How old were you at the start of the campaign?
You're 16.
I was in my 30s.
Oh,
I was
okay, there you
12.
go. So-
I was.
All right. Then it is this thing gets to cast another couple of spells. So first, it will. Unfortunately, he's the one who did the stinking cloud, so he can't do it again. He will do two things. First, he gestures towards, like, the double hands move, and then one is that pulse of... hi, sweetie. The guy who's here to remove the tree is here. Anna's been giving him shit. I know. What's he doing in your yard, huh? He's cleaning it up, goofball. I need a save versus spells from Amar, please.
Oh. He's got line of sight?
Yep. He's 10 feet up.
Oh, I see. I understand. I was just thinking those pipes and everything. Sorcery. Here we go.
Come on.
Oh, did it click? Okay, hang on. Oh, it did. Huzzah.
There's only 1 point of Astonishing Fortune left. And you...
And Ring of Spell Turning.
Oh, yeah, right. Ring of Spell... Well, it's... Area effect things are not subject to the Ring of Spell Turning.
Effect. I didn't know he was casting. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, so... then you go ahead... if you are not saving, then...
Yeah, what would the effect if I didn't save?
So you are... Oh, did you apply your... Because you got a pretty great dex, right?
Oh, yeah, I didn't apply dex bonus.
What's your defensive adjustment from your dexterity?
My dexterity adjustment would be...
It's
+2.
Oh, so close. All right, so then what is your strength?
My strength is 13.
13. So you are trapped in like a lattice work of wires and plastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You think I should spend the last one, guys?
You're gonna be trapped for a long time, I think, if you don't.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
right,
man.
I will spend the last astonishing.
Okay. So you pull yourself out, or you duck out of the way from this, and then the second spell is again. Oh no, he can't do this. He's already done too many of those. Okay, then he will cast.
These bastards.
That'd be great. So he
gestures.
Oh, go ahead, George.
I was just gonna say strategically. No, I'll wait. You go, and then I'll yell it on my next turn.
Okay. Fuck the DM.
Yep, you got it. No.
Fuck that guy.
Some strategy based on my spell, what you can do.
Absolutely. So what he does with his second spell is he gestures, and there is like Tron style kind of like lattice work of light that comes together and then forms into a creature that drops down, and is finding what the creature looks like.
A little mouse.
Here we go. It looks like a lizard. It's some kind of strange alien lizard. Let me put a token down for it.
As you're doing that, so Mala's going to yell out, time your fire to stop them from casting spells. Now that you can fire twice as fast.
That's twice. I don't know. I've just done a search for lizards more often. Second time I did a search for lizard, and I only put in Liza. And I got a whole bunch of pictures of Liza Minnelli again. So, oh man, that'd almost be worth using as a token.
Yeah, totally.
Like cabaret era, Liza Minnelli.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so this, I'm just using a lizard man for this, but you can picture it's a lizard. So Kane, fortunately at the end of this round, you will recover in time to see this like Tron lizard show up, and it's going to be racing right towards you. Is that the end of the round? Zanico, you can still move.
I think I'm gonna forgo my movement because I'm lining up a shot
Nice. Okay,
for next
then
time.
guys, I believe that is the end of round 2. We're on to round 3.
Just to be clear, Kev, that stinking cloud is lingering. It is remaining.
It appears to be lingering,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You know how hard it is for me to be fighting back fart jokes right now, guys? Like, this is trying to bring the quality, highbrow content that we're used to.
But we only have to save if we end in it, right?
A forlorn hope there was one.
You wish? A forlorn hope? Yeah, no doubt. Oh.
So don't forget your attacks are doubled, so your 3 1s become 6 1s.
Yeah.
And your movement's doubled as well. So flip around.
All right. Then, clearly my luck is calibrated to D&D right now. Daka Daka. All right, guys. So, George beat my 2.
All right, here we go. 2.
Tied. Yep. Not bad, not bad. All right, guys. So then the first up is melee, which will actually be Tron Lizard. What is your AC currently, Kane? It's a 5, isn't it?
Well, it's... Dang, I should have...
You have one of those cloaks, right? In which
I've
case
got
it'd be
a cloak.
better than 5.
Oh,
The
yeah.
cloak
The
is
5 is
plus-
just chainmail.
Yeah, the cloak is +2, so I think it's...
It's 3 then at least.
3?
What's your dexterity modifier, or do you have one?
I've only got 13 decks, so...
Yeah, it should be a 3 because I have a 2 and I have a +3 cloak.
All right, so this thing comes skittering towards you. Does not manage to connect.
Get out of my face.
And it's got like 5 sets of eyes as well too, all blinking simultaneously. Its eyes sort of like coat over like a shark's when it tries to get you. Then it is let's see here. It is missile. So we got Zanico and Kane, and then this thing as well.
Can I ignore this asshole that's like up in my face?
And fire? I can't remember in this game. Do you take attack of opportunity when you use melee or ranged?
I don't
melee?
remember.
But I will double check.
Right.
I'm assuming you're not seriously asking me, Kev.
No.
No, of course not.
Terrific delivery.
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
That would be a turn up for the books.
Mm.
Oh, because it's in a weird place, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I was going to look.
I'm looking on page 251. But I think it might be one of those like modifier things. That's located on that one page with all the combat modifiers.
Yeah.
There we go. So I don't see anything. It could very well be that there is something. I don't remember that.
I don't either.
And you know what? We'll just
I mean, there's clear rules on firing into melee.
Yeah, I think it's just. I don't think it causes attacks of opportunity. I think it's just a problem shooting into melee, not shooting from melee.
Yeah. Yeah, and the free strike thing seems to only come from fleeing. Okay, so go ahead and make a shot there. Okay, you can absolutely shoot at the drifting drone if you like.
Yes. Okay then.
Tron Lizard lives to bite another day.
Bite another day. So.
Holy crap.
How many did I get?
Nice.
Yep.
That's
1, 2, 3
One more.
solid hits.
Oh,
That's
one more.
Okay, so that one's a miss. But yeah, you get there's just this. It's like a Gatling laser, and
awesome.
30 points of damage. Holy smokes!
Nice.
Yeah, it's drifting back. Then does anyone else have? Oh, Xanako.
Yeah, I got some shots.
All right, take your laser gun out for a spin here.
I take my laser gun out for a spin. I'm targeting the caster guy. I'm not
Okay.
going to shoot your cane because I'm worried I'm going to hit him.
Yep.
Turned
Also,
into aliens.
You love Tron Lizard.
That's my first 3. Oh, and I need to roll
Ooh, potential crit.
6 for
Yep.
the crit.
Nice. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Oh boy.
All right, you can keep rolling if you like, but you probably don't need to.
I don't think I'm going to.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna.
So 3 flash pulses, and this thing is just vaporized. And as soon as that happens, you see Tron Lizard, once as it formed too, there's like a pulse of light that goes over, reducing it to a framework, and then a pulse that kind of like...
He blinks out of existence.
Yep. All right.
They pulled the plug on him.
So, yeah. Wish you happy birthday. All right, then. What are you guys going to do next? With that done, with the... Oh, yeah, right. Let's see how many rounds it is before those other 2 things cook off. They are at a roiling...
We need to
Run.
GTFO.
Yep. You got double speed, so.
Yeah, we can all get back to the stairwell easily.
Yep. And you guys don't need to worry about making your way through the thing. All right, so let's get down here. Push down here so I can move your token. Whoop.
Run away!
So you guys are absolutely fast enough. I'm just going to put you in this room over here, guys.
Okay.
You get there in time to hear this enormous explosion that rocks the whole... And the fireball kind of goes down the stairs. And then as quickly as it appears, it's gone.
Wow.
You can still hear the reverberations in the tower. What are you guys doing next?
Kane is punching the air.
We're back, baby!
How about that?
Yeah, you're punching the air now. Now we got to go up and see what, treasure got done.
Yes.
Man, I don't care. I blew the top of this thing. Well, we blew the top of this thing. Yes, get in! I've been waiting months to blow the lid off this place.
Kane and Drew and read out of the same book.
Yeah. Right.
So, what do you guys wish to do now?
I think we are going to go back to the top and see what's there to be seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
If anything.
Anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys make your way back up to the top. Let me move you in there. The cloud has cleared out at this point. Go. Be back in. There you go, guys. Now, a couple things. For one, that whole side of the tower and the roof is completely blown out. Sunlight is coming in through that that side now. And this room is in a terrible state of disrepair. There's scorch marks everywhere. The control panels have sparks coming out of them. But it appears that there are, as you look around, I'm assuming you're taking your time to look through everything here.
Yeah.
So here's what you guys find within it. You find a total of 120 strange silver coins that have odd markings in them with different... It looks like some of the markings you've seen on the inside of some of these panels. Perhaps some kind of language, maybe runes of some kind. But, I mean, to the more mercenary among you, these look like 120 platinum coins.
Oh.
Platinum's worth 5 times in this game, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah. You also find 10 more batteries.
Cool.
You find, in amongst the supplies, this strange... it looks like... trying to think of the way to describe this. So imagine, instead of a bolt of fabric rolled over on itself, but much narrower. So it's a roll of fabric, but much smaller, and you can kind of pull it out. And has this strange silverish quality to it.
Has it got markings or a texture? Or...
Not really. If you touch it to something, it seems to cling to it fairly well, but it doesn't hold its form very well. You find near those, you find these what look like a stylus, like a quill that you would use to write. But when you touch the end, there's a little bit of a little pulse of spark, and like it hurts, but not badly if you touch the end. Not sure what that's for. You find... my stupid hair is falling out.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, sir. Oh,
I feel your pain there, Kev. I feel your pain.
Gotta enjoy the old man ponytail while I can. It's funny. This is a non-sequitur. The marketing department of our firm thought it was a good idea. Like, we're not really spending anything on marketing budgets right now because no one can go out. So you know what we should do? We should revamp our website and also take all new photos. And it is amazing how fast that partners are like, "Are you out of your fucking mind?"
Like, gone.
Setting aside the fact that it's like we're in the middle of a pandemic, so obviously we can't go out and go out into these things. But also, like, everybody's carrying quarantine weight, and everyone's hair looks fucking ridiculous.
Not to mention they're in their pajamas.
Yeah, well, they wanted us to all go in and take these new photos, and
Oh man, does this mean I gotta get dressed?
Exactly. Well, and even I can't remember if I told you guys, but when I had a trial starting in September, I had to get fat guy suits because I can't fit in my old suits.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
upside, I got new suits. Downside is it's shameful when you accidentally try and put one of them on. You're like, oh my god, did I gain even? Oh no, this is one of my thin suits.
Oh yeah, that's scary. I put on 13 pounds over Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've lost a bunch already though.
I'm trying to lose as well.
Yeah.
I do the 5-2. I do the 5-2 intermittent fasting. That works for me, all right, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's hard to do for me, but I know it works for a lot of people.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta just do portion control.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I cram food in my craw because it makes me happy.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Kevin there.
Yeah.
The seafood diet.
Exactly.
Yeah, my workout partner had a
all right.
pack,
So there's a couple other things that
Oh, blimey.
there are.
Are they all right now? Or?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Okay.
There are a couple other things that you guys find that you can't quite identify. But there are some unusually... let's see, there are 3 scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, correct, 4 scrolls. Arcane scrolls. And I think you need read magic in order to identify them.
Okay.
And there are 2 other things as well, too. One of them is a canister of some kind. And the other is a horn with more Atlantean markings on the side.
When you say canister, I instantly think of Mad Max.
Yeah. Witness me! Well, that's the art that I use from for the channel. My buddy Paul drew that for me. I made a joke on Twitter about every time I drive past a semi on the highway now, it's really all I can do to not be like, witness me!
Malo, of course, is going to sense magic on all these things to start sorting them out.
Yeah. All right, I'm seeing if there are...
Whilst this is going on, Kane will be surveying the landscape beyond the hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's standing with a far-off look in his eye.
The horn is magical. The bottle is magical. The scrolls are obviously magical. The other things are not. There are also a ton of... one of the things that was in here was a what do you call it? Oh, you also find among them as well a piece... It's just a slab of some kind of greenish and orange-ish metal mixed together into like an ingot. And Malo, just your background, your sorcerer's background knows this is horicalcum. And a rod or an ingot this size would be worth, to the right collector, 6,300 GP.
Wow.
Jeez. So, what?
Does it have magical properties, or it's just that rare?
It's magic, and it's worth so much money. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievableness.
Yeah, and now it's going to disappear.
See how it disappears into the folds of my cloak.
Yeah. So it, so the other 2 things, the magical horn, magical bottle, you have not identified yet. There are a bunch of journals that you think if you went through them and read them, you may be able to get some further insight.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
I think these were written by Shude, by the way. Sorry.
That definitely. It's the same handwriting. Remember the script, the one you read further down that talked about him sealing that poor bastard off in the thing? Yep. It's exactly. And it's what you're finding is a treasure trove of this. And it's all different paper as well, too. Like as if he was progressively running out of paper and finding new things to write on.
Awesome.
Yeah. There's about 20 pounds worth of them.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of books. There's a gaming shelf worth of books, to be honest.
Oh my.
Right.
That's a lot of books.
Well, it doesn't take much to get to 20 pounds, though.
True.
All right. Anything else you guys wish to do in here? So
that's only half of Kev's 3.5 latest acquisitions.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Turns out there was a lot of books I was missing. So,
wow.
Yeesh.
Yeah. Well, I think Kane wanted to survey the landscape, and I think that's a great idea.
Just looking out a hole to see what I see.
So you look out of the hole, and you happen to be looking in the same direction that you were a couple of floors down. And what you can see is that, you remember that enormous reptile that you saw before? That seemed to be pacing along the side?
Mm.
It's moving. And it is moving directly towards the tower.
Aha. Well, it might have just heard something, so that's not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
You guys also notice something. That humming, reverberating sound in the tower, it's not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We hear the mighty roar of this enormous lizard as it starts its trek towards the smoking tower.
I wonder if that was a shield generator.
I love the idea of you just saying it. Godzilla's coming towards you, like, you know, in retrospect, I think maybe this was keeping it out. And on that brilliant observation, we will bring this session to a close.
Nice.
So, guys,
Awesome.
Which of the fence?
Yeah.
can you turn it back on?
And all the ideas you've given to Kev. Michael
All right.
Crichton, I curse you.
Alrighty, so let's see here, guys. Let us first, let's see, get some XP calculated. I'm gonna switch it up to a different tune as well too, because this one is quite fine. But
Next week's episode will be called the Reavers versus Godzilla.
yeah,
Is that
yeah. Alrighty, then, guys, let's see here. Oh, and the for those who may be concerned that we don't have stats for kaiju in the Ash book, Gargantuas are in the Monstrous Manual, so, and they're awesome.
Kevin's never let anything like something not being in a book stop him.
Never.
Because trust me, he has another book.
Absolutely.
There's
Well,
always
there's
another book.
A near
Always.
approximation. Okay. So then, guys, let's see here. We have no Astonishing Fortune left.
None.
Is that right?
Nope.
Okay. So. Whew, Dinah. No NPCs to share this with, guys. Oop, so it's only the 4 of you. Guys, today's haul nets you. Oh, you all have the 10% bonus, right?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Guys, 5,417. That's 5417 XP for today.
Wow. Sweet. Okay.
Cha-ching.
Yeah. Somebody leveled, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Kane, didn't you hit new level?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
So then you can adjust your maximum hit points. This is a even level for you, so it'll go up by rounding down. So it's 10, so it'll be 5 plus whatever your con modifier is.
5 plus con. Looks like I've got a +1 bonus.
Okay, so you get 6 more. So you're,
6.
I think if I adjust it on your token, it will. So you have 6 more hit points, puts you at 43. Pretty cool.
Nice.
There you go.
There you go. Yep.
And your THAC0 will go down by 1 as well. So make sure you adjust that, or your combat. What is it? Combat attack or
Fighting ability.
fighting ability? There it is. Yeah. That'll go down by 1 as well, or that will go up by 1, which will bring your THAC0 down by 1. Then,
Oh, yeah. That will go up by 1, you say?
yeah, and at 6, anything else that fighters get at 6? I'm trying to remember here.
He gets-
I can't remember if that's when they get a new. No, it's 8. It's 4 and 8 where they get more new weapon
Mastery, yeah,
special bonuses.
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, and then one more level, then you start. Your heroic fighting thing. Your attack rate goes up for all your weapons. Your specialized weapons goes up even more.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Okay. All right. It's been a while since you guys have fought one hit dice things as well too. That's this encounter. I remember that having the biggest roll was when you guys fought those centipedes. I was concerned about. I mean, I was putting too many in there, and then the fighters were just massacring them. It was awesome. All right. So then, guys, we are. Next session is session 50 for this campaign.
Wow. The big 5-0.
The big 5-0. Yep. And it's almost as if I planned to throw a kaiju at you.
It is. But I know that's not the case.
I've got some art for this as well too, because there is the newest release for Starfinder, the Alien Archive 4, has a space dragon in it that is basically Godzilla because he has atomic breath, and they actually call it atomic breath. And it's like, it is a really good design, like a look for it too, where it's a combination. So I'm gonna see if I can find some art for that to be our kaiju coming in. Because I mean, something that's several stories tall is not good enough. We also need to have it have atomic breath.
Of course.
Yeah, that stinking cloud's looking a lot better now, isn't it? So. Yeah. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for session 49 of our Reavers of Thule campaign. Our heroes live to fight another day. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations to Kane on getting a new level, and to the lot of you guys for getting your footing again. You got your groove back, by which I mean laser crossbows. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding this adventure, or this session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section of the video, and I will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, you can find a link in the description of the video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, that we have channels dedicated to this campaign, every other campaign we run on the channel, as well as a bunch of other things, and you are more than welcome to join us over there. Great people, great conversation, and lots of different things, including advice on selecting between virtual tabletops and troubleshooting. I saw that some folks were working out how to use a Mac with I can't remember what the virtual tabletop is called.
Fantasy Grounds.
Fantasy Grounds. Yeah. It wasn't not Roll20, the other one. Then, in addition, you can find a link in the description of the video. I need to double check and make sure that I've got the right link in it. But from now until April 1st, 2021, we are having our first of the charity raffles for the year. The charity raffle, for every $25 donated, you have one chance to win one of the very, very awesome prizes, including the grand prize of a Platinum Edition Icewind Dale Rime of the Frost Maiden from our very good friends at Beetle and Grimm. They have generously donated a copy of that for our grand prize, and we also have a copy of the Silver Edition as the second prize. There's also an awesome chainmail dice bag. I think there's a dice box that someone is making as well too. I need to double check on that, but and in addition, there's a bunch of great stuff from the Dungeon Musings Redbubble shop that'll be up for prizes. So lots of great ways to win some cool gaming stuff. In addition, with our charity sessions, donating will give you a chance to have a say in what games we're going to play in our charity sessions coming up, and it also may help you or give you a way to participate in the game too by supplying gear for our heroes. Last night we had our first of the charity sessions in 2021, and our brave or the very generous donors supplied our heroes with about $800 or $900 worth of gear, which really, I think, George, is it safe to say that really helped save your bacon last night?
Definitely. We would have been totally wiped out.
Yeah. What kind of sick DM throws 30 werewolves? Good Lord.
It felt like more.
Nice. And in addition, the most importantly, all donations go to the SOS Children's Villages International Charity, a terrific organization active in over 130 different countries, who benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. So not only do you get a chance to win some gaming stuff, participate in some stuff in the channel, you also get a chance to help out some kids who could really use some help. So all positives from it too. You can find a link in the description of the video to make donations. With that, I'll end with a huge thank you to the players who are getting up early, staying up late. So George, Colin, Arlen, and Will, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. This was a shit ton of fun. I got to make robot sounds.
Cheers, Kip. Nice one.
Great.
Terrific.
Thanks,
all right, so then
I'm so pleased we blew the lid off that damn tower. Booyah!
Congratulations.
I've been trying to blow the top off this damn place.
So, for those listening at home, if you are joining us during the current crisis, we do hope that this finds you healthy, safe, and weathering the current crisis as well as can be expected. We hope that we've given you a couple of hours to take your mind off of the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our Thulean heroes keep getting themselves into. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.